Hi, I'm Kathy, growing over here in Glory's garden. And today what I'm doing is just pulling things out of these green stalk towers, things that need to be pulled. The peppers that's not producing anymore. I'm going to be getting rid of those. It's such a nice day out today. The wind is really rocking the tripod. I actually have a brick on it to hold it in place while I'm talking, so I don't have to stay there and try to hold it with my foot. But we're going to be pulling out some of these peppers that's not producing anything else, doesn't have any flowers on them anymore. We're going to free these pockets up. Even if the pocket has to be left empty through the fall, winter months, that would be fine. But I don't need anything in here just eating up the soil. And the way I stake my things, as I said in previous videos, is just with some Velcro and a bamboo stick. There's plenty other ways to stake things. I use the Velcro because it's reusable. Like, I could use this again. And if I cut it too short, I could take another piece of Velcro, overlay it a little bit, and make it longer, and it still has the strength as if it's one long piece of Velcro. And I like those. And I got that idea from when I first started gardening from Glazed Girl Creative Cultivator. I think that's her whole name. Glazed Garden Girl Creative Cultivator. My friend over there, Carolyn. For y'all that don't know, y'all interested in learning how to do some things, go over there and check her out. Go over there and check her out, honey. She'll give you, she's a penny pincher, and she will teach you how to save $1. She's very creative. The title of her garden, the title of her channel really fits her. Honey, she will help you save money. She is smart in that garden on how to save some money. And I like that. But that's the idea that I got from her on using Velcro. And that's what I've been doing. I do have some of these that I use, but I mainly use these to keep my shade cloth over my raised beds and to cover my things up with netting. I use some of these little pins that I got from Amazon. You also could use clothespins. Dollar Tree, $1.25 for about 20 or 30 wooden clothespins. I used those last year as well. Still have those, and we'll be using them. Those same clothespins that you use on the clothesline. I don't know about y'all, but when I was young, growing up on the island that I grew up on, we hung clothes out to dry. We had a dryer, but during the summer when there wasn't no school, we got outside and hung those clothes up. We didn't run the dryer all day long. My mom and daddy didn't play that. They were just learning how to pinch a penny. It was 7 of us, 7 children growing up, plus 2 adults. And they learned how to pinch a penny, honey. You can put those clothes on the line, especially a good fall day like today when it's very breezy. And it didn't take those clothes all day to dry either. So that's one pepper plant that we have out that's not, it wasn't producing anything else. I'm not trying to overwinter anything. And I did good for the last through the summer. Just about this whole thing may be empty over here on this rustic red. It might be empty over here. But I do plan on getting more seedlings. I'm trying to save all my good old soil. I'll probably still have to top it off with some more soil, and I will if necessary. I have my winter squash that's growing in here as well. I have 2. I'll probably transplant one of them later. Yeah, I do have a jalapeno on this one, but it doesn't have any more flowers or any more buds, so I'm going to go ahead on and pull this as well. It looks like it was ready to come off anyway from the way it looks. just add that to the basket that I have. I have a harvest basket over in that chair. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm doing. Trying to free these pockets up, free any baskets up, and drop some winter seeds or get some seedlings. Right now, I think I'm gonna just be getting seedlings. I don't know if I really have time to drop seeds and for it to be able to grow and produce like I would want products to do. Yeah, this pepper doesn't have any flowers, no buds on it. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. I had it staked. It grew very tall, so I had it staked with 2 bamboo sticks holding it up. Now if I see a lot of flowers on it, like I did on the purple pepper thing, I will hold on to it. Uh-oh, there was a piece of a flower that was wrapped around it. And this was my poblano pepper. I think this only gave me like 3 peppers the whole summer season anyway. But I will be saving that tag. It's deep up in here. When you pull like this, you will lose a little of your soil into the ground. But I just take it if I can't. It's hard to kind of beat it in the pocket and the soil stay in. You know, the soil fall back into the pocket because the way it's made. So I just get to the next plant bucket and just beat the soil in there. That's all I do. So at least I still have my soil. It's not on the ground. And I take my little handy dandy scooper, my little shovel, that I got from the $1.25 store. And as you can see, I try to beat all of the sand out of my stuff. Yeah, I want all my soil. And I drop that in the papaya tree. Over here, the papaya bucket is right here. There's another little jalapeno on this one. The leaves are turning green. It's starting to die out. I'm gonna take this jalapeno out of it. I'm gonna go ahead on and pull it. Had one little jalapeno on it. I'm not waiting for that to get any bigger. Just throw that in my little basket I have over there. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to make these videos too long, but that's what we're doing in the garden today, pulling these things that need to be pulled out and making space. These plants, these peppers that's over here, I pulled these out of the raised bed and stuck them over here. And once I stuck them in this green stalk tower, they really started producing. They really started giving fruit. I can say the peppers have did good this year. Last year I didn't have that blessing with the peppers. So some of the things that I planted in with each other, like my squash, the pumpkins are down there. The plants are just growing. That was just a test on these pumpkins. I know pumpkins should have been planted way earlier. I just want to see if I could get things to grow in this yard, in this environment. They come out easy and could give me most of my soil. And I like it, just be able to take all the soil out and have nothing but the root. I have to learn, like, what can the quails eat on, what kind of leaves, because I know they do love to pick on leaves. I just have to learn what kind of leaves they learn to pick on, that they can pick on. I just have to learn that, because I have different things out here in the garden. I know the kind of fruits that they can eat, you know, melon, just different things, watermelon, berries, you know, berries with no seeds, strawberry. I threw some strawberries in there to the quail the other day, and they were so happy, they was all on it. Of course, if they're going to be a meat source, I want them to be eating healthy. I want them to be, you know, eating something else besides corn, grain, and wild game feed and stuff like that. I want to give them a little fruit. If they could eat on some lettuce leaves and different things like that, I definitely would throw that in there. Y'all, I think that's it. I about made this thing bald-headed. The onions up top are doing good. They're doing good for me, because I haven't been able to get any onions to grow in here any kind. These are bunches onions, but that's fine. I'm glad. I see some onions growing, and the winter squash is growing as well. I have 2 in one pot. I'm gonna take it and put one in another pot. And I think I might take it and drop it down a little further. Yep, that's it on that one. Have a few dead leaves over here on the purple coneflower. I do know the purple coneflower is medicinal, and I have 2 of those. I'm gonna read more about it, so I'll know what to do for it. You know, how to do it, how to use it to help my body. I have one over here now that has a flower. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna turn you a little bit, and if you can see this pink flower right here. So I want to know what to do with that flower. I think I'm gonna harvest that flower soon. I think I'm gonna look that up today, so I would know what to do with it. Uh-oh, something's pulling my lemongrass. I don't want it to pop it off. Oh man. I probably need to cut that back some, but I'm gonna stake it up with one of the smaller trellises. And this is some lemongrass that I bought from the big box store. I think it was 3 in a pot. So I have it planted 3 different places out here in the garden. And this is the herb. This is my herbal green stalk right here. I dropped some catnip seeds. I don't see anything in that. Some winter thyme. Nothing germinated in that. Just empty pocket. Some curl, Chevelle. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. That's populated. Some thyme down here, just plain thyme. Nothing came up. Some sage. Nothing came up. And I planted that August the 30th. Nothing came up in here yet. The soil is nice and moist, but nothing in it. This is some curled parsley that has popped off, so I'm gonna take it. Some Italian parsley, good germination in there. The chicory is giving good germination. Yep, guys, so yep, that's it. I cleaned that tower out as far as things that need to be pulled out. I'm gonna show you this flower that I bought from Lowe's for $1, how well it's growing. It's this flower right here, and what I've allowed it to do is pull up on the okra plant. It's wrapping itself around the okra plant, and I might just let it stay there. I might need to cut this lemongrass back some, just so it could be a little tame. Just a little wild. But yeah, these plants here I've let it grow up, and it's twirling around the okra plant right now. And it's an okra up there. I'm gonna get it. After I talk bad about the okra, they start producing something. And I know the okra liked sun, so I didn't understand why they wasn't at their best when it was hot. That's what I didn't understand. So, but they're producing now. I picked a few the other day, red and green, and well, yesterday, and I was going to cook my harvest, but I really didn't feel good when I went into the house. So the harvest is still sitting on the counter. It didn't even make it to the sink to be washed. So thank goodness it's peppers and okra, you know, and not green leafy stuff, because they would start wilting, and within, to me, seemed like within a couple of hours. So, but that's it, guys. If you're new to this channel and this is your first time, thank you for coming. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber and you've been coming back time and time again, giving me your support, I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.